Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of WWE Thursday Night Havoc. And tonight we are blazing towards our next pay-per-view event, the hottest battle of the summer, as WWE presents Scorched Earth. And tonight, guess what? We are kicking off none other than Havoc with WWE legend CM Punk. Well, there is the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, who made his return to WWE television last week against Montez Ford and picked up a big win. What could be on Punk's mind here tonight?
You know, last week I came back to WWE television and everybody had an opinion. Too old, too loud, too much history. And all I did was beat one of the fastest rising stars on this roster, Montez Ford. No excuses, no controversy, just a reminder. Now we're heading towards Scorched Earth, the hottest battle of the summer. And every big event needs the hottest marquee match it can get. So I gotta ask, what's hotter than the best in the world, standing across the ring from one of the most dangerous champions we've seen in a long time? What's hotter than CM Punk versus Aleister Black for the World Heavyweight Championship? I'm not demanding anything, I'm just floating an idea. Because last I checked, when CM Punk starts talking about championships, they tend to show up.
Oh no. Oh, Punk floating around the idea of becoming the #1 contender for Aleister Black's World Championship. And here's Braun Breaker,
back in here,
a man who's been on a destructive path.
Title opportunities like you own the place. But you are right. When CM Punk mentions champions, they tend to surf at it. And I am the future WWE World Champion. While you were gone, I was on a warpath. I just put Montez Ford down in a last man standing match. I've been climbing rankings, breaking bodies, and earning my spot. So if anyone's challenging Aleister Black at Scorched Earth, it's gonna be the man who's been bleeding for it. And if you wanna be that guy, you go through me, CM Punk, Braun Breaker, #1 contenders match, and winner faces Aleister Black for the World Championship at Scorched Earth. And I don't want it 2 weeks from now. I don't want it next month. I want it tonight.
You got it.
Oh, Punk saying, Braun Breaker, you are on. Braun Breaker, CM Punk tonight to see who is best. Will it be the best in the world or the dog of the ring? Well, up next on WWE Havoc, the former Women's Tag Team Champions return. Tonight, it's the Pretty Deadly Sinners taking on B-Fab and Fallon Henley. Oh, here comes Tatum Paxley and Rhea Ripley, the former Women's Tag Team Champions. And wait, look behind them. It's Maxine Dupree and Sol Ruka, two women who have a huge problem with Tatum Paxley and Rhea Ripley, and they're attacking Ripley and Paxley before the match even starts. The return of Maxine Dupree, who we thought was injured with a concussion, but they get their revenge from a few weeks ago on Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley. Are they going to continue in this match here? And it looks like they're going to continue. Tatum Paxley and Rhea Ripley going to continue on in this match here. Oh, is the ref going to ring the bell? The ref rings the bell, and now B-Fab taking out Tatum Paxley here. Well, that was... Ooh, and now slapping Tatum Paxley's B-Fab, and that looks like a little bit of revenge from Maxine Dupree and none other than Sol Ruka, the woman who was supposed to challenge Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley for the Women's Tag Team Championships at our last pay-per-view, No Man Standing, but were attacked by Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley, which then gave the new Women's Tag Team Champions an opportunity to step in, and they defeated Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley at No Man Standing. And honestly, it was all because of Pretty Deadly Sinner's own doing. And right now, Tatum Paxley in a bad way against B-Fab. Now look at this, a nasty jawbreaker from B-Fab as B-Fab is lighting up Tatum Paxley here. Now in comes Fallon Henley tonight. Fallon Henley against Tatum Paxley here, and now just slams Paxley's face into the corner. But now Paxley fighting off Ooh, and now just goes right after the knee of Fallon Henley here. And now, here comes Rhea Ripley, the strong Ripley. We just saw Ripley and Tatum Paxley attacked by the team and the returning team of Sol Ruca and Maxine Dupree here. Now look at, here's the strength. Rhea Ripley has been able to gain her composure, and now here comes the powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, against Fallon Henley here. And this is, oh wait, now look at this, Fallon Henley able to counter Rhea and drops Rhea on the back of her head, but Rhea with a kick right to the face of Fallon Henley here. Rhea now stalking Fallon Henley, and a nasty kick right to the jaw of Fallon Henley here. And now just stomping on Fallon Henley here, and now takes out B-Fab, does Rhea Ripley. She saw Fallon Henley was going for that tag here. And now look at this. Oh, good night. Good night. And now look at this. Fallon Henley up, trying to roll up Rhea Ripley here. 1, 2. No, Rhea Ripley able to kick out here. And now look at this. Fallon Henley going after. Now look at this. You have Rhea Ripley going right back after B-Fab with a nice shot on B-Fab. And now Fallon Henley countering Rhea here. Rhea up for a suplex, but Rhea able to counter and take out Fallon Henley at the leg. And now Rhea Ripley just woman handling Fallon Henley here. And you know Rhea Ripley is pissed off after losing her women's tag team champions to two women who they despise. And now just look at the strength of Rhea. But now look at Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley breaking the eyes of Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley goes face first into the mat here. Rhea Ripley goes up for a suplex again here, but able to counter. And now just clubbing blow right to the back of Fallon Henley, as Fallon Henley is fighting for her life against Rhea Ripley. And there's a nasty kick right to the side of the head. That could spell the end for Fallon Henley here. Going for a pinfall, 2. And no, Fallon Henley able to kick out of that swift kick to the back of the head from Rhea Ripley. Now what is Rhea thinking? Now look at this. Rhea just throwing Fallon Henley here. Rhea is just woman handling Fallon Henley around this ring here. Now again, just look at the strength of Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, she is just unbridled, scary strength. And when she's pissed off, it's something else. Rhea Ripley has Fallon Henley here. Throws her back into the corner, and now in comes Tatum Paxley as Rhea Ripley completely changed the complexion of this match here. Ooh, Rhea Ripley, Fallon Henley goes down with a double hip toss from the former women's tag team champions. And now look at this. Tatum Paxley taking out Fallon Henley. And now Fallon Henley able to get B-Fab into the match here. But B-Fab gets countered. Now B-Fab gets taken out by Tatum Paxley. And now look at this. In comes Rhea again. Now here comes Rhea just taking out B-Fab here. Rhea just doing everything she can to just become a powerhouse here tonight on WWE HAVOK. And we've seen it time and time again with Rhea Ripley. She is just that girl. Such a powerhouse in the ring. And look at her just woman handling B-Fab. Now B-Fab trying to fight back on Rhea Ripley here. Ripley now fighting off B-Fab, gets her. And now look at Rhea Ripley. Nasty right elbow right into the corner here. Now just stomping away at B-Fab is Rhea. Rhea just showing a complete and utter dominant streak here tonight. And now look at this, B-Fab going up. And now B-Fab goes down for the ride here. Rhea Ripley stalking B-Fab here. And now look at this, Rhea Ripley takes out Fallon Henley here. And now look at this, could Rhea Ripley be looking to stack up B-Fab? Good night. 1, 2, 3, and Pretty Deadly Sinners make quick work of B-Fab and Fallon Henley, even after. Oh, what a big win for Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley here tonight on WWE. Oh, wait, there's the women's tag team champions, and now Tatum Paxley and Rhea Ripley being attacked by the women's tag team champions here tonight. Oh my God, they cannot catch a break. They cannot catch a break here. Well, what an explosive night it is. And we continue on as we get ready for our main event of WWE HAVOK. It's Braun Breaker versus CM Punk for the first time ever for the #1 contenders for Aleister Black's World Heavyweight Championship. WWE HAVOK, and oh my God, look who it is. Look who is arrived here tonight on WWE HAVOK. The WWE Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. Well, Liv Morgan, just to let you know, someone's been looking for you. Well, Liv Morgan wasn't on WWE Exile this past Monday. And I mean, I guess we can assume why. The return of Nikki Bella. And I feel like Liv Morgan may be hiding from none other than Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella is like a ghost that came back from the past, came back from the dead, as Liv Morgan tried to end Nikki Bella's career a few weeks ago by throwing her off the stage. But as Nikki Bella is the WWE Women's Champion, she's able to travel between brands, and she's here tonight on WWE HAVOK. But the question is, why? And honestly, I think I know the answer. She's avoiding Nikki Bella.
Oh my God. Did everyone see WWE Exile? Because apparently I was supposed to be there. I've been hearing all about how Nikki Bella stood in the ring, called my name, demanded a rematch, and waited, and waited, and waited. And I hate to disappoint, but no, I didn't come out. Not because I was scared, not because I was hiding. I wasn't even in the building. Flights get delayed, cars break down, schedules change. That's what happens when you're a traveling champion. Sorry I wasn't able to pencil nostalgia into my calendar. But Nikki, don't confuse absence with avoidance. See, I made a promise. I said I would be a fighting champion. I said every woman would get an opportunity. And unlike you, I don't play favorites or live off my last name. So while you're crying about rematches on another show, I'm keeping my word. Tonight, right here on HAVOK, the tour of opportunity continues. No special treatment, no shortcuts, no legends jumping the line. This is an open challenge to any woman in that HAVOK locker room who thinks she can take me out, or take this championship from me. So if you want your moment, if you want your opportunity, if you want to test the standard of this division, come find me, because I'm not running. I'm reigning. And your women's champion will see you tonight.
Well, who's gonna answer the challenge here tonight? Oh, and look who it is. Scarlett. Scarlett answering the Liv's Opportunity Tour Challenge. Oh, this is going to be a huge opportunity for Scarlett tonight. Liv has been under this opportunity tour because she feels she's going to run through each woman in the division to prove she is the greatest of an era. And I mean, she's been doing quite well with this opportunity tour as of late. And now tonight, Scarlett gets to step into the ring with the women's champion and have an opportunity of a lifetime against Liv Morgan. Well, Scarlett coming into the ring tonight. It is about to go down. Will Liv Morgan fall and pray to Scarlett? Liv Morgan looks primed and ready to defend and keep her word that every week she will defend her women's championship. And this week, she's defending it against Scarlett. Here we go. Scarlett with a big opportunity, accepting the open challenge in Liv's Opportunity Tour. And now look at this. Oh, Scarlett unloading on Liv Morgan here with unbridled shots on Liv here. And now look at this. Scarlett coming in hot, but now look at this. Liv Morgan says absolutely not. Liv Morgan now targeting Scarlett here, and Scarlett takes out Liv here. And now look at this. Liv went for another shot on Scarlett, but Scarlett coming in with some kicks right to the leg of Liv here, and Liv able to counter Scarlett. And now a nice hip toss from Liv Morgan on Scarlett. Liv Morgan now running towards Scarlett here. Now look at this. Liv with a nice drop kick on Scarlett. Liv gonna try and make quick work in her Opportunity Tour. She has someone who has vitriol for Liv Morgan on her tail, and surprisingly, Liv Morgan saying that she wasn't on Exile because of travel complications. But we all know Liv Morgan may be a little bit afraid of what Nikki Bella can do to her if Nikki Bella gets her hands on Liv Morgan. As we know, Liv Morgan is the women's champion. Oh wait, but the women's champion gets countered by Scarlett here. Goes for a pinfall to Scarlett with a big reversal on Liv Morgan. Scarlett, oh, now just stomping away. But Scarlett not able to get, and now, ooh, gets a huge drop kick from Liv Morgan, does Scarlett. Liv Morgan in full control of Scarlett here with a nice jawbreaker. Right now, Liv Morgan taking it to Scarlett here, and Scarlett gets taken down by Liv. Liv stalking Scarlett. I think this is the first time Liv is defending her women's championship on HAVOK here. And now Liv Morgan in full control here. Liv coming in hot against Scarlett, and oh, good night. Scarlett lands with a huge double knees to Scarlett, and Scarlett gets put away here tonight on HAVOK. That was a epic code breaker from Liv Morgan as she retains her women's championship on Liv's Opportunity Tour. Well, she knows who is on her tail for that women's championship, and it is a vengeful Nikki Bella. We know, as much as Liv wants to say she's not running scared from a vengeful Nikki Bella, why is she here tonight on HAVOK instead of on Exile? The BS excuses of travel complications is not gonna support every week. It's not gonna hold water every week. Well, up next, it is our main event, and we will decide who will face Aleister Black for the WWE World Championship at our next pay-per-view event, the blazing hottest battle of the summer, Scorched Earth. It's Braun Breaker versus CM Punk in the main event up next. Well, there's no doubt this is going to be a big night for Braun Breaker. Not only is he testing himself against one of the greatest competitors in WWE history, but he gets to put himself on the map as the official #1 contender for the World Championship.
From Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Well, we all know Braun Breaker has been clamoring that he wants that spot at Scorched Earth. And CM Punk threw around the idea, and now Braun Breaker wants to squash that idea of Punk being #1 contender for the World Championship before it even starts. Braun Breaker came out earlier tonight and said, nope, not happening. I'm going to put you away. I'm going to put you out to pasture. I'm going to lay you to rest because this is my era. This is the dog era. And tonight, I'm going to become the #1 contender for the World Championship by beating you. Oh, Braun Breaker stepped up, offered a challenge, and CM Punk accepted. Braun Breaker and CM Punk for the World Championship #1 contenders match. You have to think that the world champion Aleister Black is watching closely tonight because one of these men, the top-ranking Braun Breaker and the returning legend CM Punk, one of these men will be challenging him come the hottest battle of the summer in 2 weeks at WWE Scorched Earth. And here comes CM Punk. Well, CM Punk returned last week on WWE television. For the first time in a while, we've seen him. He returned back. And he beat Montez Ford, which put him in this mood that he could be world champion again.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, this is a big moment for CM Punk here tonight on WWE HAVOK. He has the opportunity to become the world champion, #1 contender. What a match it would be between CM Punk and Braun Breaker. And what a match it would be between CM Punk and Aleister Black at Scorched Earth for the World Championship. You can hear this crowd behind CM Punk tonight. Braun Breaker officially put so much in his past over the last few weeks, especially that feud with Montez Ford. He put that in the back burner after he decided to become the last man standing and fight to be the last man standing against Montez Ford at the No Man Standing pay-per-view. Well, CM Punk back in the ring. Braun Breaker looking to topple the legend of CM Punk tonight on HAVOK in the main event. And here we go. And now look at this. Braun Breaker going right after Punk as Punk was going right after Breaker. Breaker just annihilates Punk over and over, but now Punk able to counter Breaker. Breaker with big shots right to the right to the face, and a big clothesline from Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is something else. And now look at this again, just takes out CM Punk as Punk's head just smashed against the mat and ricocheted against the mat. And again, Braun Breaker just destroying CM Punk here. Now look at this, Braun just throwing Punk into the corner here. What is Braun thinking? Now look at this, Braun throwing Punk around the ring. Braun trying to make quick work of CM Punk here tonight. And he is doing just that. Braun Breaker now just throws Punk into the announce table. Now Punk able to elbow Braun here. Now look at this. What is Punk doing? And a nice Russian leg sweep on the outside, attacking the back of Braun Breaker here. And now Punk with a big right forearm himself here. Braun flips up here. Now Braun has Punk, and now look at this. Braun sends Punk into the steel steps. Braun sends Punk into the steel steps as Punk is down here. Braun taking in his handiwork. And now Punk is back up looking at Braun here. And now look at this. Braun again just destroys Punk. Braun is something else. He's just explosive power. And that is what he is showing off here tonight. And now look at the strength of Braun. Just destroying Punk with a power bomb. Goes for a pinfall as Braun in full control of CM Punk in the early moments of this match. Now look at this, Braun Breaker. Now look at this, Braun, just look at the strength of Braun Breaker. Just on display here tonight, going for a pinfall on Punk here. One, and not even a 1 count, and Braun Breaker not gonna do well here, and now Punk fighting off Braun, and Braun with a shot to Punk. Braun is on a different level here tonight, and Punk fighting back on Braun. And now look at this, Punk fighting back on Braun. And now look at this, Braun gets taken down to 1 knee here. This could be an opening for Punk here. And now look at this, Punk coming out of nowhere. Is he going for the Anaconda Vice? The Anaconda Vice is locked in on Braun Breaker here tonight for the WWE World Championship #1 contender. But Punk getting knees to the back of his neck as Braun able to counter Punk. And now look at this. He was going for maybe the go to sleep, but Braun Breaker able to counter Punk here. And now look at this. Punk gets floored by Breaker. Punk just floored by Breaker. And now look at this. Punk in trouble with Breaker, and Breaker just destroys Punk with a nasty gut buster. Goes for the pinfall. 2, 3, and no, CM Punk kicks out in the main event here tonight. Look at this. Braun went for a right hand, but now Punk gonna stack up Braun Breaker here. 1, 2, and no, Breaker kicks out. Breaker kicks out of that small package from CM Punk, as CM Punk drives a knee right to the back of the head of Braun Breaker here. But now Braun able to counter that knee from Punk. And now look at this. Braun Breaker, what is Braun thinking? Oh my god. Oh my god, and now look at this. Braun Breaker sends Punk to the outside of the ring with a power bomb. Braun Breaker on a different time here tonight on WWE HAVOK. He knows he's closing in on a big... Wait, that's Montez Ford. Montez Ford pulling Braun Breaker out of the ring and trying to cost Braun Breaker this World Championship opportunity. And now look at this. Oh my god. I don't even think the ref sees what is going on right now. Montez Ford. Oh my god, just bashing. The ref checking on CM Punk. Montez Ford destroying Braun Breaker. Once again, gonna go for the Anaconda Vice on Braun Breaker here. Well, CM Punk just won. CM Punk is going to Scorched Earth to face Aleister Black for the World Championship. But Montez Ford had a huge involvement and play for CM Punk to become the #1 contender, as Montez Ford cost Braun Breaker his opportunity at Scorched Earth. That rivalry, that feud is far from over. Thank you for joining us on HAVOK.
Join us for the hottest battle of the summer as WWE presents Scorched Earth, coming soon.